shortly.
Is it Bill Bailey?
Not just yet. Coming at you, flying at you, bang, like a stick, thrown by an angry chimp in a primitive attempt to use weapons. That's the way it'll come flying at you. Any second now, comedy, boom, like that. Not just yet. Any minute now, bang. Joke, that's what you want, isn't it? That's always a good start. 3 blokes go into a pub. Something happened, the outcome was hilarious. Well, that saves time, doesn't it? You get the general idea. Anyway, my name is Bill Bailey, 1982, Stars in Their Eyes, Meatloaf regional winner. But obviously it's gone downhill a bit since then. I've been described as many things. I've been called a bit of a hippie. I can understand that, you know, long hair, beard, loose, ill-fitting clothing, and a relaxed attitude to personal hygiene. But I'm not into giving my material possessions away. Oh no, I love stuff. Right? I am a hippie materialist. Yeah? I like stuff, but I'm a little bit hazy about where it is at the moment. Right? But I do think we should try and look at alternative sources of power. Oh yeah. I mean, what are we going to do when the oil runs out? Huh? We don't know. Perhaps now is the time to harness the goodwill of dogs. All that wagging, it's going to waste, isn't it? For years, all that wagging there. I'm not talking about some Jack Russell, hook him up to a toaster, run that for half an hour. No, no, not even 4 hyperactive wagtails to recharge your cordless toothbrush. No, I'm talking about 4,000 Alsatians in a big shed like that. Hook them up to turbines, get a bloke in a rabbit suit to run up and down all day with a stick. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Walkies, 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 walkies. The dogs are going mental like that. There's enough power there for a small African village. Now, obviously you get into trouble with that for cruelty, but there's always a drawback with the green things, isn't there? Always a drawback with these green ideas. It's like the automatic taps. Very good idea in principle, but they don't actually work, do they? You put your hand down on the top of the tap, you put your hands in the sink, and the water immediately stops. And I put it down, oh, there. You just sort of like, creep up on it, like... What you have to do in the end is put your elbow over it like that, try and wash your hands underneath, but then the water runs down your cuffs, all down through your clothes, into your turn-ups, and then you get trench foot and you die. So stay well clear of them. Of course, you know about them Spice Girls, don't you? That Jerry Ginger Spice, she's 62 apparently, either that or 12, so my mate Dave says. She's actually a little tiny girl in the body of a much bigger woman working in by levers. Posh Spice is actually a man called Alan Lyndhurst, top striker for Brentford 88-89 season. That Baby Spice, she was a velociraptor in Jurassic Park, one of them in the background in the bunches, it's her. Sporty Spice is actually 8'2", but in all the photos she crouches right down. And that Scary Spice, apparently she's not, apparently she's really nice. Mel B, Mel C, you know what they call that, don't you? They're clones. Yeah, Mel A, no, she was too good, she went to All Saints. Down the pub, you should know. I tell you what, I don't trust that recycled toilet paper either. Oh no. Hey, the whole notion of it, a bit dodgy, isn't it? It's a little bit scratchy. Looks like it's got nuts and berries woven into it. Small woodland creatures have made it their home. No, if there's nobody looking, I say, yeah, give me that stuff made out of panda's ears. Yeah. They're really soft. And you can reuse them, you know, so it is a bit more green. What I do, I smuggle them out under a Linda McCartney tofu burger. So, I am a comfort-based environmentalist, all right? I admit. The best way to describe myself, though, is I am a confectionery-based existentialist. All right? We are all in a constant state of anxiety brought about by our necessary freedom of choice. There's manifold possibilities, there's the finiteness of existence, and, of course, the knowledge that it might all end in nothingness. And all of this preys upon my mind when I go and buy biscuits. Well, there's so many of them, isn't there? And the supermarket might not be there tomorrow. I might not get the biscuit I want. I walk down the biscuit aisle, or the tunnel of love, as I call it. Oh, penguins. Oh, yo-yos. Haven't seen them for a bit. Gypsy creams, where are they? Oh, don't make them anymore. Can't call them that, can you? Got to call them itinerant traveller creams. You know? Can't actually get it on the packet, that's the problem, isn't it? Ironically, though, many gypsies have opted for a less nomadic existence and have settled to a more permanent lifestyle on hard standing by arrangement with local councils, thus making a mockery of the traditional stereotype. Oh, Garibaldi's, I like them. Fig rolls, tunnocks, caramel logs. Ah! My idea of hell is a supermarket aisle stretching off to infinity, and I have to run for an eternity to try and find my preferred biscuit of choice. And I get there and there's a little gap saying, temporarily out of stock. This is not hell, merely purgatory. And real hell comes when I get to the checkout and I turn up there and I say, here's my shopping, and they say, no, 9 items or less. So I say, all right, I'll just have the biscuits. And they say, no, there's more than 9 biscuits in the packet. So I rip the packet home, I'll just have 1 biscuit. And they say, no, there's more than 9 atoms in the biscuit. So I get a particle accelerator and grind it right down. And they say, no, there's more than 9 subatomic particles within that proton. So I get a big mallet and mash it right down to macro fluff. Then all these pixies come in and steal it and run off going, really, like that. And then I woke up, I was in Safeways, I'd had a bit of a turn, you know what I mean? I thought, sorry, get some custard creams, no point getting worked up about it, it's only biscuits, isn't it? I tell you what, though, why is it you could always spot an airport baggage handler in the supermarket? Are you ready to rock? Yeah, I can rock. I just don't know the words, that's all. Toughest job I ever had, selling doors door to door. Oh. That's a tough job. Bing bong, good afternoon, come into student. Oh shit, you got one, haven't you? See this, look at that. Brilliant, isn't it? I'll tell you why, because somebody's had to check that. All the whistles that come through here are amongst the best in the world. they don't reach a shrillness level of 8.4, you can forget it, mate. You're going to primary school sports day. You're out of here. Goodbye. You see, I have got the most important job in football. See this whistle here? This one? Let's go to the Premiership, top of the range. Whereas this one, strictly Beza Homes League. Not very loud, but then neither are the crowds. See, the thing is, if I allow a substandard whistle to go through, it all comes back to me, doesn't it? Say it's an important game, European Cup, 2-2, away goes count double. It's on a knife edge. Man goes in the box, he's brought down, the ref blows up. Crowd don't hear it. There's an inquiry. The ref gets lynched after the game, and it all comes back to me, and I will always have to live with the fact that I caused that man's death. Yeah, that's all right. Gladiators. Just as I thought. One man and his dog. One man and his dog. I mean, why do you watch that? You know they're going to get them in the pen, don't you? Every time. Oh, round the tree, round the tree. Oh, in the pen. Oh, round the head. He's gone round the head. Oh, in the pen. Every time. I'd like to see Amateur Night. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Those are crap shepherds. The thing is, I do attract nutters. You know, I'm a nutter magnet. I came out the flat the other day, some bloke came up to me and he said, "Hey, same coat." What? And I said, "Oh, dear. That's amazing, isn't it? What a coincidence. Same coat. Oh, well, you know, better be getting along, you know, because I wasn't actually wearing a coat, you know. But you got to humour him, haven't you? You know? Because it might turn on you. I can understand. I can you know, appreciate sort of how they feel there, because I get treated like that sometimes. You know, a bit of a nutter. I was in a video shop the other day trying to rent a video. Very tricky business. I said, there you go. I've got my ID. He said, yes, okay. We want something for, you know, check your ID. And I said, yeah, here we go. I've got their passport, credit card, driving licence. And they said, no. Have you got like a gas bill? I said, good one. No, passport, credit card, drive birth certificate, Dixon store card. And they said, no, we really do want a gas bill. I said, well, hold on a second. No, look. Passport, get you into loads of countries all around the world. All right? Yeah. Credit card, buy loads of stuff all around the world, and you want to know how much gas I've used the last 3 months. Well, they're gas-powered now, these videos, are they? I said, imagine this, 4:30 in the morning, Turkish border. Passport? No, gas bill. Look, it's got my address on and everything. I think you'll find it's all in order. No, I'll tell you though, I'll give you a classic example of nutters, right? You see these people all the time, on the TV. These people are, of course, eyewitnesses. Right? Now, there seems to be some law which suggests that if there's anything worth seeing, the only people to see it won't actually be able to string a sentence together. All right? Yeah. A fireball crashes into the Siberian rainforest. The only person to see it is Nigel, who happens to be March 1983 Watford Gap Services Employee of the Month. It went... and then it was like... like that. You see, either it's too little information, or they try and tell you a little bit too much, you know? They tell you about the minutiae of their daily lives, because hopefully they think that'll make it even more exciting, you know? Clive Pocock, you were the only person to see the UFO. Can you describe exactly what happened?
Yes, I can. It was 5:20 to 5. I was in the lounge. I was eating a potato waffle. Normally, that'd be 4:15. It was a little bit later because there was a lot of traffic in the village. Brian Camp was in town, sponsoring a new wall. And about 8 minutes later, I moved through to the kitchen area and began to prepare a pot noodle snack for my wife Beryl. Chicken and mushroom, was it? Big mushroom? Don't be daft, woman, you're allergic. And then at that moment, my half-brother, Eric, appeared, and he shouted out, Clive, like that, because he's got a loud voice. And I looked down, and I could see him. Because, of course, we've had it all knocked through. You know, we've had the new dado rail put in. It's bloody lovely. And I said, Eric, what are you doing here? You're meant to be picking up Barry and Reenie and taking them to see the Wurzels at Newton Abbot Community Centre. And he said, oh, no, the Wurzels been cancelled. Apparently the van broke down. They've had to fill in with an emergency papier-mâché workshop. And we can't take Reenie, because, of course, she's got an irrational fear of papier-mâché, which is true. Ever since she went to Wookie Hole Paper Factory, got one of her breasts caught in a pulping loom. And then he said, oh, by the way, there's a bloody great UFO out in your garden. So we ran out there, you know, but, yeah, gone.
We do say that there is a fine line between madness and genius, don't we? Do we say that? Yeah. Yes, we do say that, Bill. Yes. But the thing is, right, there is a fine line. I know, because Jeanette Winterson, you know, acclaimed novelist, she writes a novel called Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit, hailed as a genius. Bloody hell, isn't it? You know, I could write a novel, Quavers are not the only crispy things you can get. I get nutter. That's what they'd say to me. Well, I don't think there is a fine line between madness and genius. I think there is a yawning gulf. You see some poor sod scuffling up the street with balloons tied to his ear. He's not going home to invent a rocket, is he? He's a nutter, plain and simple. But there's a right time to say it and a wrong time. I like to say it when I pick up hitchhikers. That's quite nice, you know. Get in the car. So where you going, mate? Oh, just up the road. All right, yeah. There's a fine line between madness and genius. Just let me out here, mate. That'll be fine. See, sometimes that can be very useful. How you going there?
All right, mate.
My name's Brian Logan from Australia. Thanks for stopping there, mate. Most of you Brits are miserable bastards. I've been travelling around the UK. Lived on a roundabout for a couple of months. Pretty good. Caught a couple of voles. Take the head off, couple of pounds of butter up the guts, chuck them on the fire. Beautiful. Now when you're stoked, you've got to be careful. There's a bit of venom behind the head. You've got to suck that out. Take the head off, 4 pounds of butter up the guts. Beautiful. Rip the spine out. You can make a CD rack out of it. Sell it at a craft fair. I'm going to do that, save up, get myself a few quid, get myself a gun. Yeah, bring down something a bit bigger. Is this a pommy car? Well, there's the horn. Look, that'll scare the mice off the road. Why are we stopping, mate?
Out.
Miserable pommy bastard! Nostalgia. How long's that been around? Do you think they were sitting around in the Bronze Age going, George, ever the Stone Age? Oh, those flint axes, how we laugh. No, they weren't. Because they hadn't really developed language. No. But it must have been tough in those days, particularly in the Bronze Age. Can you imagine that? In the Olympics, you'd only come third, every time. Must have destroyed their morale. Third again! Oh! It was tough then. Oh, you had to be tough to make it as an age. Oh yeah, you had the Stone Age, Iron, Bronze. Some of the softer, more feminine ages didn't really make it. You know, the Moss Age, Bark Age, you know, the Sponge Age. That only lasted a couple of months. You know, they achieved some quite nice effects in the cave painting, but that was about it. They all died out. They couldn't kill anything. An early bit of Sponge Age art depicts a bloke trying to beat a rabbit to death with a loofah. He's going like that. And the rabbit's looking up going, what are you doing? Well, we don't know what went on then, you know. I've got my own theories, particularly about the medieval period. I actually think that a lot of medieval castles were overthrown because of a basic design flaw. And that was that the enemies used to get in through the gift shops. Strategically, it's the weakest point, isn't it, when you think about it? You've got your turrets, your drawbridge, your moat. I've got no quibble with that. No, 2 middle-aged ladies with a turnstile, it's not going to work out, is it? Well, the enemy would sidle in 1s and 2s, pretend to look at the key rings like that. And then the leader would say, oh, can I have a look at that jigsaw? She turned round, go, 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 go! You do say, though, that history is another country. And there are those who visit it a little bit too often.
I work all week as a deputy loss adjuster for Haringey Council.
So, at the weekend, I like to relax. I've always been interested in military history, and battle reenactment is a great way to pursue my hobby. Of course, some people treat it as a social occasion.
You're going home in a horse-drawn ambulance. You're going home in a horse-drawn ambulance.
These are the regular meetings of the Hounslow Battle Reenactment Society. We pride ourselves on keeping history alive, and we try to be historically accurate, as there is an educational role as well as the display element. This week we hope to reenact the Battle of Naseby.
Yeah, it's the Newport Pagnell Cavalier Society turn up. I feel the need for me.
Mead is actually a honey-based ale with a specific gravity similar to...
Gavin, you ponce. What time's bell? 2:30. Yeah, we got time for one more.
Oh, I got froth on my helmet.
For the first time.
Oh, shit. I've got a Draven lizard.
Oi, Gavin, why do you have to do Naseby? We always lose that one. Not unless you're boys.
We can't change the history books, lads. I know we always lose it, but next week we're doing Marston Moor. Give them a good thrashing then, eh?
I don't want to go out there and get beat again. Why can't we have a quiz? Quiz.
Hey, they're here!
Who?
Sir Marmaduke Langdale and all of his forces!
The Royalist forces were tired and depleted after a long march from Oxford. The King's cavalry commander, Marmaduke Langdale, began taunting the Roundhead infantry. The Cavaliers had chosen to occupy the higher ground. Langdale was known for his bravery and extravagant speeches.
All you Roundheads are scum and rubbish. What are they? Rubbish!
The battle commenced. It was an awesome sight. Two of the most disciplined armies in the Christian realm. The magnificent serried ranks of Roundheads confronting the tightly marshalled Cavalier force. In the heat of battle, the casualties were heavy.
Roundheads! Reform the ranks!
Rupert quickly retreated, cleverly drawing the Republican forces into the swampy marshland. The prince was then able to regroup and exploit the Cavaliers' superior fighting skills.
Oi! Man Frank!
The Roundheads fought back bravely, the charge led by Sir Thomas Fairfax. All seemed lost for the Cavaliers until reinforcements arrived.
Yeah, get yourself round to your sharpish.
At the end of the day, even if you're totally humiliated again and historical events have been completely ignored, my crumb of comfort is it's not the losing, it's the taking part.
He's quite right. It's not the losing, it's the taking part. I always think that with gladiators. See them poor sods swinging off a giant ball being attacked by some massive tan robot in a tiny bikini. Well, fair play to them, I say. You know, that's entertainment. That's better than the Olympics, isn't it? Better than seeing some Russian shot putter with all chalk up his neck like that. Oh, no, we do not like that. We do not like that. You know, I love the commentary as well. Oh, look, there goes Wolf. He'll be going off with his tail between his legs there, like a wolf would do. Oh, jet. Like a very fast jet there. And Ivory. She'll be hard to stop. Rather like the illegal ivory trade, which every year claims the lives of thousands of elephants.
Right. I can't really shake it off, though, because I'm actually addicted to television. I have been since I was a kid. From the first moment that I was transfixed by Doctor Who. Terrifying programme, and very inventive for its time, the music particularly. You see, at that time, you'd have one guy would do all the sounds. He'd be in the studio animating the action. He'd have to do everything. Aliens, weapons, Daleks, the bloody lot. So his whole day would be like this. What's that? Here comes the TARDIS. Bit of a bumpy landing. And they arrive on a desolate planet. They step out of the TARDIS, have a little look round. Things aren't looking too good. But what's that? Shit! It's the Daleks! What are we going to do? Quick, back to the TARDIS! Yeah, cliffhanger ending! Go to the theme tune! Terrifying, wasn't it? But when I listen to it now, it sounds to me more like 60s Belgian jazz. No, isn't it? It's like this. C'est lui. Dans la nuit. Docteur qui? Il voyage dans le TARDIS. La boîte de téléphone. Fantastique, d'espace. L'intérieur est beaucoup plus grand que l'extérieur. Mais ça, c'est le mystère du Docteur qui. L'ennemi, il s'appelle Davros, le capitaine des Daleks. Il est demi-Dalek et demi-homme. Incroyable. Il veut contrôler le monde. Toujours contrôler le monde. Il se lève le matin, il veut contrôler le monde. Après le petit déjeuner, il veut contrôler le monde. Mais il ne contrôle le monde jamais. Il n'est pas très réalistique. Avec les Daleks, le docteur est supérieur. Exterminez-vous! Exterminez-vous encore! Ah, tout à l'heure! Nous sommes perdus! Docteur Gagné, il rit. Ha ha ha! J'ai gagné parce que je suis Docteur qui?
There's a fine line between madness and genius.